What fictional character do you think was absolutely useless? Booster from Jingle All the Way. Nobody likes Booster. Most of the humans in any Transformers franchises. That one kid character from every Kids animated series where the main cast are adults and not kids themselves. You know the one. She tags along with the main team and only serves to be kidnapped, get into trouble every episode so that the heroes will have someone to save. Oftentimes the main characters won't let them come along with because they know this kid is absolutely useless. But it doesn't matter because they find their way into trouble anyways while shouting sassy one-liners all the way. Edit. Holy crap. I forgot how many of these characters there really were XD. The first one to come to my mind was Steven Universe. But he's a cool twist on this trope because the whole gist of the series is that we watch him grow out of it. He's the only character I can think of who went from tag-along kid load to the strongest character in the cast. Harry Strickland. Commander of the Golden Company. After hearing about this great army, all he does is sit on a horse and end up getting his army incinerated by a dragon and him dying while running for his life. The Knights of Ren literally did nothing but stand around only to get killed off by their leader at the end of the movie. And when I say they did nothing but literally stand around, I mean, there is a helicopter view shot of them in The Rise of Skywalker just standing in the desert planet just posing. Virtually every character from the first 60 seconds of a Doctor Who episode. What was that noise? Oh no, I died. Annie from the Magic Treehouse books. She always screwed things up for Jack and made the situations worse. Preston Garvey still infuriates me. Hey violence-prone guy the first just met. You're now the leader of the organization I dedicated my life to. The Joker in Suicide Squad. Take all scenes with him out and the movie still makes sense. Still crap though. Chloe from Fairly Odd Parents. Randy in that 70s show. Every character who says, "Let's spread out." Quicksilver in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Such a wasted character. He's only there to die. Lori Grimes. Absolute last person I would want to be stuck in a zombie apocalypse with. She was nothing but an inconvenience in every way. Caillou. Fucking hate that kid. The Night King. Apparently he and the entire WW army didn't mean jack shit to the plot. Scrappy Doo. Mark Brendanawicz. If that's even how you spell his name. From Parks and Rec. It felt like he was supposed to be the token normal guy to contrast from everyone else's craziness. Kind of like Jim and Pam from The Office. But while those two actually had their own personalities and character development and often got involved with the surrounding wackiness, Mark was just kind of there and never really seemed to be too involved with the overall plot. He even left the show pretty unceremoniously. Seems like even the writers saw the character as useless, given he only lasted 2 seasons. It's even played for laughs later on when Anna's carrying boxes with each of her ex-boyfriends. Names and Mark isn't even mentioned. Delphine from Skyrim. This is my best comment ever, thank you all. The 3 Jedi Masters, who went with Mace Windu to arrest Palpatine. Edit. I don't care how great Kit Fisto was in other mediums. In the movie he did jack fucking shit and died just like the other 2 doing absolutely nothing. Finn in Star Wars. Even the actor who played him thought so. Disney has no arc planned for him. He was just a token black guy. The Phoenix from the live-action Mulan. The lifeguard in SpongeBob. He saves fish from drowning. Only one of these I'm doing. I just wanna say thanks for the upvotes. Poochie. Gone from the Wheel of Time. Rose Granger Weasley from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Like, don't get me wrong. There was a lot wrong with that book, but Rose is up on the list. Her character is basically just there to serve as Scorpius's love interest, so it's clear to everyone he's not actually gay for Albus even though they act super gay, and people who are like, no, that's just friendship. Go read the actual books. Harry and Ron are a great example of super platonic friendship. Scorpius and Albus just scream gay, and Rose was there because they wanted to pull a no homo, I guess. Absolutely useless. I wish they actually made her a real character. Also, why did that book have the quality of badly written fanfiction? I swear. Is nobody gonna mention the elephant in the room? That thing literally never does anything except be mentioned occasionally. Every single cop in every superhero movie. I get that the hero is supposed to come in and save the day from the bad guys, but they make cops seem absolutely useless in every way imaginable. The hero has to do absolutely everything. It seems like cops can't even handle common crooks in superhero movies. Willie Scott, from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, has absolutely no plot-based reason to be there. And does nothing. What was the purpose of Scrappy-Doo again? Captain Phasma. Bran Stark, anyone? Tuxedo Mask. Hey, I threw a rose and said some stuff. Now get to work, girls. He's Charlie, except even Charlie paid the angels. Finn from the new Star Wars trilogy. The writers wasted his character because the directing torch got passed like 1,000 times. He went from someone who could have shared valuable information with the Resistance and a pretty decent fighter to a whiny baby who needed Rey all the time. Aqua from Konosuba. According to my wife, Mickey Mouse in Kingdom Hearts. D'Angelo from The Office 100%. I don't even remember if D'Angelo was his first name or last name. That's how useless he was. I don't even know if I am spelling the damn name right, but I don't care cause he was just IDEC what he was. Place your bets here. Place your bets. How many votes ITT for Grandpa Joe? Grandpa Joe. How many votes for Grandpa Joe? Winner gets a lifetime supply of thoughts and prayers. Asher from The Giver. Vision. He did nothing but make things more difficult and get stabbed. Pretty much everyone in the last season of Game of Thrones. All of those characters deserved better. Fabian from Pulp Fiction. Damn it, woman. Butch told you how important that watch was. Stop obsessing over what you're gonna eat for breakfast and focus. Ice Age Baby. Melvin from Tremors. The guy in my D&D group that plays a pacifist character. Barbara from Stranger Things. Nobody mentioned this. But Ashley from Resident Evil 4. The military in basically every zombie show, movie. This is a rare answer, but I would also like to add Gwen and Kevin from Ben 10, Omniverse. I know not a lot of people are familiar with the fourth show in the franchise and a lot of the franchise which is pretty much underrated. But after being badass characters in the first two shows, they became side characters. I really wish they had kept being useful sidekicks as the show go on because they were such badasses and greatly written ones. I did like Omniverse a lot. But the biggest problem I had was Ben's sidekicks Gwen and Kevin being reduced to lesser side characters. There were a couple of episodes though that at least revolved around them. Also, let's not forget that the unnecessary reboot we shouldn't think of. The other Witcher who tried fighting the Striga. I am convinced that if Twilight hadn't come out a couple of years beforehand, Gale would never have been as big a character, even existed in the Hunger Games. The buses and taxicabs and cars. Amy Rose. Sonic series. She defines pink token female character. She peaked in Sonic CD. All animal girls, both the characters and the female weeaboos. Tad Strange. I like bread. The new girl from 13 Reasons Why. Tenten. Shino. Kiba. Danzo. Suigetsu. Karen. And many more form Naruto Shippuden. Willie Scott in Temple of Doom. Like, why could Indy just leave her at the airport? Cho Chang from Harry Potter. I absolutely hated her personality. She was useless except for when it came to being a complete bitch and whiny. Victim. Edit. For everyone saying her boyfriend just died. Cut her some slack, it isn't about that at all. In book 5 when she was trying to date Harry, she was very unnecessarily whiny. I don't know if you remember how she slapped him when he dared to mention Hermione's name. He also didn't know what to say and was being awkward. And she was being rude to him. He has a lot going on too. She lost her boyfriend. Harry got tortured and saw him die. I don't think Harry needs to carry her problems as well. So she can kindly fuck off. The D.A.R.E. Lion.